Good morning. Happy Monday. It is so good to be back with all of you. Oh my gosh, really great. Really great to be here. Um, let me get my screens all set here. As usual, my little adjustments that I have to make before we start. Hey Jane, it's so good to see you here, my dear. Oh, I know. I too have been longing for this. There's always a part of me that wishes I had more energy and more time and just, yeah, like I want to do it all the time because channeling a mother or, embodying mother and being with all of you, whether it's online or whether it's in person, it just is such a huge source of joy for me. So, I'd love to be able to do it all. Just got back from Elohe, from the retreat, Mother's Retreat, and Elohe in the North Georgia mountains, and it was so spectacular. Oh my gosh, it was just so amazing. Um, to those of you that have never gone on retreat with Mother, I really encourage you to think about it because I've been doing these retreats for almost as long as I've been channeling Mother. So for about 25 years, maybe a little more than that. And they are all just so incredible. And I know every single person doesn't, every single workshop or retreat isn't amazing, but I always feel that it is. It's just because what Mother is giving during these retreats, it is life changing. And a lot of times you don't even know it is that until years down the road. Like she's planting these seeds and just spending time not only with her, but with the other people in the community, because I have to say, you guys are incredible. You're so generous and kind and open-hearted, and whenever there's a new person at a retreat, everyone makes such a big effort to include them, and hugs and who are you and where are you from and getting to know them. And there's that is also a big part of the joy that flows into my life in these retreats, is just to watch everybody else interact and the changes that people undergo from the minute that it starts until the minute that it's over. And it's just miraculous. I mean, people blossom before my eyes. There is a relaxation, there is a serenity that comes up even when, I know this is going to sound odd, but even when people are having a lot of tears and a lot of catharsis. I have known a community member who went to a lot of retreats for a lot of years, and every time she went, it just brought up so much pain and sadness and difficulty to the point where she was like, why am I doing this? This is painful. But I watched her over the years, and like me, she and I are very similar. Her movement, her changes, her shifts were slow, but they were steady. So she would come to a workshop or retreat and get everything all stirred up, letting go of all this stuff and crying and everything. And then there would be these periods where there would be growth, and slowly but surely her life began to balance out. And she loved being there with everybody, and everybody loved her. It's like, so it is this community of love and support that is surprisingly drama free. Like, I just, it's just incredible. It's just incredible. So maybe someday I will see you at a retreat, or an in-person retreat or workshop, or something that happens along the time in the future. But yeah, I just love them, and there's always that feeling at the end where we're like, let's just keep going. Let's just tell the retreat center that we're not leaving. We're all staying. It's such a good feeling. Yes, see, Barbara was there. She knows. It is just so awesome. Just so awesome. Hey, Ricardo and Pamela and Orlia, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's lovely to see you, my dear. Welcome, welcome. Your name is not familiar in the chat, so however you found us, so glad you're here. All right, so let's jump in. It's been long enough, right? Hmm. Sorry about that. Hmm. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, beloved ones, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let us all just begin by taking a nice deep breath, and on the exhalation, just let it all go. And again, and when you exhale, imagine that you are just releasing whatever burdens you feel are in your energy field. Deep breath. Let the inhalation be a kind of cleansing breath that sweeps through your energy field, and on the exhalation just lets all the worry and the stress flow out. Beautiful. I encourage you to practice that on a regular basis. For those of you that are highly sensitive and or empathic, psychic, you feel you are a medium, you are or can have the tendency to collect energy in your field around you that doesn't necessarily belong to you. And if you make cleansing your energy field a regular practice, it can help alleviate much of the burden that you may find yourself weighed down by. And sometimes that weight is a mystery, because you look at your life and you think, well, things are okay, nothing terrible is happening. I don't know why I feel heavy or depressed or down. And that is not to say, let me be clear, that when you are depressed or you are anxious, that there is specifically something that is causing it. That is not often how depression and anxiety work. They are based on deeper core issues. But again, for those of you that know you are sensitive, highly sensitive, empathic, you are going to collect energy from the people and the world around you that doesn't belong to you. But because of your core issues, you may want to hang on to it. Maybe you are a people pleaser. Maybe you are trying to heal your codependency issues. Maybe you are someone that feels that you just want to help people so badly that you don't even realize that hanging on to their energy or getting deeply embedded in their energy field is causing you problems. You may have the intention to help, the intention to love, the intention to alleviate their burdens, but you are in fact adding to your own. So, think about your energy field like the windshield of your car or the lenses of your glasses. Through daily use, they become clouded. Fingerprints, dead bugs, environmental oil, grease, dirt, all these things stick to the windshield because of the momentum of the car as it moves through the environment. And the same with your glasses. taking them on and off, wear and tear, moving through your environment. Things stick. So just as it's good to clean your windshield and your glasses on a regular basis so that you can see clearly, you will want to clear your energetic field. It can be something as simple as what we just did. When you visualize, and this can be unique to you, whatever you can visualize as clearing the space, whether you use your hands to do it in particular gestures, whether you just use your breath, you use your breath and your hands, or you move and use the breath and your whole body. Even people who do not identify with any kind of religion or spirituality, they can point to things like exercise or meditation as used for mental health rather than spiritual enlightenment. They can point to those things in their lives and say, yes, when I get back from running, I feel more clear, because there is a hormonal and glandular and system-wide cleansing that happens when you run, when you exercise, when you meditate. When you go within and literally relax the hold that you may be having, exerting, maintaining on certain fears and anxieties and stress. These are all different ways to clear your energy field, and ideally I would recommend highly, 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 highly that you do all of these things, that you have an exercise regimen, routine, habit that really works well for your body. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you get your systems running. Your bodies were not meant to be sedentary. They are built for movement. And even those people who have through accident or birth, their movement is limited, they understand that movement is necessary. So if they cannot move their own body, they must have someone to move it for them, because your very health, your lives depend on that movement. So that a meditation practice, but also a conscious practice of letting go, of hanging on to things inside and outside, and specifically energy. So if you break down life into just energy, all is energy, and everything has a very unique vibration, and that is what creates form for all of you. That blending of shadow and light creates a vibration, and that vibration creates form. So you are vibration, form, in form, right? So you need to move your body. You need to still your mind, your body, your being in meditation. So cleansing can come from movement and stillness. And the deepest cleansing comes when you let go internally to whatever you're hanging on to, whether it's a story you tell yourself about yourself or a story you tell others about yourself, or a story you tell yourself about others. Letting go of old beliefs that are simply not true. They might feel as though they are, but they are not backed up factually. Like, you're not good enough. There's absolutely no definitive proof, factual proof that you're not good enough. That is a belief that is created from feeling. And feelings are not always facts. They're real because they're real to you, but they may not be based in fact. So letting go of those kinds of beliefs and feelings is a big part of cleansing your energy. And the simple day-to-day cleansing of your energy field, your aura, your auric field, whatever words you want to use, it doesn't matter, but your spirit exists around you and lives with you in this dimension, this reality, this life. And like a windshield, as you move through your life, it picks up stuff and debris from the world around you. And if you are highly sensitive and you have core issues of people pleasing, of codependency, of wanting to help others no matter what the cost is to you or even to that person, then you may be someone who hangs on in your energetic field as much as you hang on inside, or in your relationships, or in your beliefs, your assumptions, your opinions, your judgments. So cleanse your energetic field multiple times throughout the day. Make it simple. Make all these things simple. How you move your body, how you meditate, how you spend time with yourself, letting go of whatever you're hanging on to inside. Make it simple. And cleanse your energetic field simply with breath. Maybe you can combine it when you exercise so that you're doing it at least once a day consciously. Or you can do it before your meditation practice so that you're doing it once a day at least consciously. Doing it before bed, before sleep, can help to clear the day, to help remind you that the day is done, that you cannot go back and fix anything. You can't go back and say things differently. You can't go back and make things be different. Your day unfolded the way it needed to unfold. And before you go to sleep, as a practice of letting go of your day, of clearing out your energy of your day, all the people you spoke to and interacted with, not as a rejection of them or your day, or the beauty and wonder and difficulties and challenges that you came into contact with that day. No, never a rejection. Just a loving and humble acceptance and a surrendering. Like as if you were blessing it and letting it go. You were saying, thank you for this wonderful day that I just had. I'm grateful for everything that came to me on this day. And now it is time for me to let it go. I let it go with love. I let it go with gratitude. I let it go with service, so that I might rest in peace on this night and awaken ready to serve with love tomorrow. And that's it. Very simple. A loving prayer, breath, movement, or nothing that big. Just a few moments within you to acknowledge your day, to accept it, to breathe it in, to breathe it out. And with each breath, you focus deeply on cleansing your energy. It can be that simple. But what means simple and effective for you is designed by you. Your energy, your soul that resides within your body, the part of your spirit that resides within your body, and your spirit around you knows exactly how to clear itself, yourself. So it's more a matter of just listening and being aware and playing around with different things, trying different ways. And you will know when you feel that sense of lightness, unburdening, openness, and serenity. It may not be enormous, the feeling. It might just be small and quiet within you, but it's there and it's significant. And it's a gift that you give to yourself. I imagine that each and every one of you who has driven a car in the course of your life has let the dirt on your windshield build up a little bit too long, and then when you wash it and it's all clean, you think, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. Look how open and clear. I can see everything so clearly. And it's a small thing but you feel better, lighter, happy that you made the effort. You are worth the effort because you are simply worthy. Period. Full stop. Your worth is established. It simply is. But because you are human and gloriously so, beloved ones, you're going to let that windshield build up. Things are going to get hazy. You're going to feel overburdened. And yes, some of that burden belongs to you, your inner issues, your fears, your anxieties. But some of it doesn't. And particularly those of you that understand you are making effort, loving effort towards letting go of those old habits of people pleasing and codependency. You need this practice. You need to move your body. You need to meditate. You need to breathe, to cleanse your energetic field inside and out. Because you are the ones who are actively collecting. It doesn't just build up through basic life involvement with the world around you. You are actively collecting other people's energy, their debris, and you're hanging on to it. Because it's how you identify yourself. That you're the one who helps other people out. You're the one that puts others first. You're the one that doesn't speak up. You're the one that just goes along with things because it might seem easier in the moment. And you are the ones who are often feeling overwhelmed and overburdened, because when you combine highly sensitive nervous system, empathic abilities with people pleasing and codependency, you have that perfect storm of overwhelm, of feeling overburdened, stretched too thin. And I'm here with all of you to support you, to love you through every moment. Every moment of joy, of overwhelm, of sorrow, of depression, of freedom, of anxiety, of equality, of less than, of superiority and loss. I'm here with you through all of it, beloved ones. And I do not mean me in this body, but me in your heart, wrapping you in my grace and loving you, not in spite of all these things, but because of them. Every moment of your life has contributed to the person you are in this moment, and that is absolutely just as you are meant to be. I love you. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Hmm. Well, I don't know about you all, but she was just describing me. So, Kathy, it's so good to see you here. Good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh, Pamela, it's your birthday. Sorry, I didn't notice that a few minutes ago. Happy birthday! Happy birthday. That's so wonderful that you're joining us today for your birthday. Yay! All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. Have a fantastic week. And gosh, just felt good to do this again today. And I look forward to seeing you all here next week and the week after and the week after. And hopefully all through the year. Yay! Okay. Mwah. Much love to all of you. Bye-bye.